Hello and welcome to AI Unplugged, where we take a look at the fascinating world of artificial intelligence. I'm your host, Nova, and today we're diving into a topic that might sound like it's straight out of science fiction, but is actually reshaping our digital landscape as we speak: Agentic AI. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks you need to complete in a day? Imagine having an AI assistant that doesn't just respond to your commands, but actually anticipates your needs, makes decisions, and completes multi-step tasks without you having to micromanage every step. That's the promise of Agentic AI, and it's already becoming reality. In today's episode, we'll explore how these autonomous AI systems work, how they differ from the AI you might be familiar with, and the incredible ways they're transforming industries from healthcare to cybersecurity. We'll also tackle the very real challenges they present. Because let's face it, with great power comes great responsibility, right? So grab your favorite beverage, get comfortable, and let's dive into the fascinating world of Agentic AI. First things first, what exactly is Agentic AI? You might be thinking, isn't all AI somewhat agentic? Well, not quite. Traditional AI systems, including many of the ones we interact with daily, operate on a reactive basis. You ask a question, they provide an answer. You give a command, they execute it. But they don't take initiative or make decisions beyond what they're explicitly programmed to do. Agentic AI, on the other hand, represents a paradigm shift. These systems can set and pursue goals autonomously. Think of them less as tools and more as partners that can understand context, evaluate options, and execute complex workflows without constant human supervision. Let me give you an example. Imagine a customer service AI. A traditional chatbot might answer frequently asked questions or point you to resources. An agentic AI could resolve your entire billing dispute by checking your account balance, reviewing your payment history, suggesting payment methods, and processing the transaction, all without transferring you to a human representative. This leap forward is possible because agentic AI combines several powerful technologies: large language models, or LLMs, for reasoning, APIs for tool integration, and reinforcement learning for adaptation and improvement over time. You might be wondering, how does an agentic AI actually operate? Great question. These systems follow what I call a four-step operational framework. First, perception. They gather data from various sources to understand their environment. Next, reasoning. They analyze this data to generate solutions. Then action. They execute decisions through APIs and other tools. And finally, learning. They use feedback to continuously improve. This cycle happens constantly, allowing these systems to adapt to changing conditions in real time. And that's one of the key differentiators between agentic AI and other AI approaches: adaptability in dynamic environments. Have you ever been frustrated when a traditional AI system breaks down because something unexpected happened? Agentic AI is designed to handle those curveballs. By using reinforcement learning and real-time data processing, these systems can adjust their strategies on the fly. It's like the difference between following a rigid script and being able to improvise when circumstances change. To truly appreciate where we are with agentic AI, it helps to understand where we've been. The journey from early AI to today's autonomous agents is pretty fascinating. Early AI systems were rule-based, essentially if this then that logic engines. They were great at structured tasks, but completely fell apart in unpredictable environments. You know those frustrating automated phone systems that can't understand your question if you phrase it slightly differently? That's rule-based AI for you. The introduction of machine learning marked a significant advancement. Suddenly, AI could recognize patterns and learn from data, making it much more flexible. But even these systems were limited to specific domains and tasks. Today's agentic AI frameworks, like NVIDIA's blueprints, represent the next evolutionary step. They integrate LLMs with tool calling APIs, allowing AI agents to plan, execute, and optimize processes independently. It's a bit like giving AI both a brain for strategic thinking and hands for manipulating the digital world. One of the most exciting developments in this space is multi-agent systems. You see, complex problems often require collaboration among specialists, and the same is true for AI. In a multi-agent system, different AI agents with specialized skills work together to solve problems. For example, in cybersecurity, one agent might monitor network traffic for anomalies, while others analyze behavior patterns and deploy countermeasures. It's team-based AI, and it's incredibly powerful. At the heart of modern agentic AI are large language models. You're probably familiar with ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. These LLMs form the cognitive backbone of agentic AI, facilitating natural language understanding and strategic planning. By framing problems linguistically, agents can break down complex tasks into manageable steps. But, and this is important, agentic AI isn't just an LLM with extra steps. It's a fundamentally different approach that uses LLMs as components within a larger, goal-oriented system. So where is agentic AI making an impact today? The applications are surprisingly diverse and growing rapidly. Let's start with healthcare. You might have experienced the frustration of medical systems that don't seem to talk to each other. Agentic AI is changing that by personalizing treatment plans and automating administrative procedures. Imagine a system that analyzes your electronic health records alongside genetic data to recommend tailored therapies. Meanwhile, it's also cutting down clerical burdens by automating appointment scheduling and processing insurance claims. The result? Doctors spend more time with patients and less time on paperwork. In cybersecurity, we're seeing a shift from reactive to proactive threat mitigation. Autonomous agents monitor networks in real time, identifying vulnerabilities before they're exploited and neutralizing threats as they emerge. Technologies like Darktrace's Antigena use agentic AI to detect unusual behavior and automatically isolate compromised devices before damage spreads. Have you ever ordered something online only to face unexpected delays in shipping? That's often due to supply chain disruptions. Agentic AI systems are now predicting demand fluctuations, negotiating supplier contracts, and rerouting shipments amid disruptions. Companies like Maersk have reported substantial fuel savings by employing AI to optimize transport routes based on environmental data. Even human resources departments are being transformed. Agentic AI streamlines recruitment processes from resume screening to onboarding. Companies like Unilever use AI to customize training modules according to individual learning styles, making new hire integration more efficient and effective. What's particularly exciting is how these applications build on each other. An agentic AI in healthcare might notice a pattern of symptoms in a region and alert supply chain systems to prepare specific medications. A cybersecurity agent might detect a threat and communicate with HR systems to deliver targeted security training. The possibilities for interconnected autonomous systems are virtually endless. Now, I wouldn't be doing my job if I only talked about the amazing potential of agentic AI without addressing the very real challenges and concerns it raises. After all, with greater autonomy comes greater risk, right? First and foremost are security vulnerabilities. The complexity of agentic AI's architecture introduces new attack vectors that can be exploited. One particularly concerning vulnerability is what security experts call confused deputy attacks, where malicious actors manipulate agents into executing harmful directives. Think about it this way. If an AI agent has permission to access sensitive systems on your behalf, what happens if someone tricks that agent into doing something harmful? It's like giving someone the keys to your house, only to have them tricked into letting burglars in. Another significant concern is destabilizing feedback loops. Because these systems make autonomous decisions, miscalculations can cascade into catastrophic failures. There was a case of a trading AI that lost significant money because it misinterpreted market signals and continued doubling down on a failing strategy. You might be wondering, who's responsible when an agentic AI makes a mistake? That's a great question, and it highlights one of the biggest challenges: transparency and accountability gaps. The decision-making processes of these systems can be opaque, making it difficult to determine why a particular action was taken. Imagine being denied a loan or a job opportunity because an AI decided you weren't qualified, but no one, not even the system's operators, can fully explain why that decision was made. That's a transparency problem, and it's one that needs solving before agentic AI can be widely deployed in sensitive domains. These challenges aren't insurmountable, but they do require thoughtful approaches to governance, security, and system design. We need robust safeguards to ensure these powerful tools remain beneficial and controllable. So where is all this heading? The future of agentic AI is both exciting and a bit unnerving, depending on how we manage its development. Some experts predict the emergence of fully autonomous organizations, entities that operate with minimal human intervention. Imagine a business where AI handles everything from customer service to product development, supply chain management, and even strategic decision-making. This shift would require new governance frameworks to ensure these organizations align with ethical business practices and human values. But I think the more likely, and perhaps more desirable, future involves human-AI collaboration. The most effective approach may be one where humans provide strategic direction and ethical boundaries, while AI handles execution and optimization. This keeps humans in the loop for critical decisions, while leveraging AI's speed and precision for implementation. You might be concerned about jobs, and that's valid. As automated systems become more prevalent, there will be profound implications for employment. Some roles will disappear, but new ones will emerge. The key challenge will be ensuring that the transition is managed in a way that benefits society broadly, rather than concentrating advantages among a few. Privacy is another consideration. Agentic AI systems need data to function effectively, but how do we balance that need with individual privacy rights? These are the kinds of questions that will shape regulatory frameworks in the coming years. The future of agentic AI will be determined not just by technological capabilities, but by the choices we make about how to implement and govern these systems. And that's where you come in. As citizens, consumers, and potentially creators, your voices matter in this conversation. As we wrap up today's episode of AI Unplugged, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered. Agentic AI represents a significant leap forward in artificial intelligence. From reactive systems to autonomous agents capable of independent decision-making and adaptive learning. We've explored how these systems operate through a four-step cycle of perception, reasoning, action, and learning. We've seen how they're already transforming industries from healthcare to cybersecurity, supply chain management to human resources, and we've acknowledged the very real challenges they present in terms of security, transparency, and ethical governance. The potential of agentic AI is immense, but so is our responsibility to guide its development thoughtfully. The question isn't just what these systems can do, but what they should do. And that's a question that requires broad engagement from technologists, policymakers, and the public. I'd love to hear your thoughts on agentic AI. Do you see it as primarily an opportunity or a challenge? Are there applications you're particularly excited about or concerned about? Connect with us on social media or leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and consider leaving a review. Your feedback helps us create better content and reach more inquisitive minds. Next time, we'll be exploring artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Until then, I'm Nova, and this has been AI Unplugged. Thank you for listening.